Hello and welcome to more Pico editor sessions. Today we are implementing yet another feature of the Pico editor, and that is with hitting Command plus left or right arrows would bring the cursor to the beginning or end of line. So first, as usual, a little demo. So here when I hit Command and then the right arrow, I go to the end of line, and when I hit Command left, I move to the beginning of line. Let's have a look on how this feature is implemented. So first we start with our main method, which listens to the events from the browser. We already had the arrow left and arrow right key events, and today we are adding the check for the meta key. So on Mac, the meta key is a command, so that's exactly what we need. It is set to true when I press the arrow left key while holding the command key. So this is where we end up. We create new type of actions, move command left action and move command right action. These actions are empty, they don't have any specific data, so they just have the action type to which our controllers can distinguish between the actions. So on the cursor controller class, we add two cases for the action type, move command left and move command right, and they're very similar. They just call the methods of the model move to beginning of line in case of move command left, and move to end of line in case of the move command right. Then they update the view, and that's all what they're doing. So going to the model, let's check the move to beginning of line first. This is a very simple method. We just set the position of the cursor to be on the column number 0, and we reset corrected column position. This is from the session yesterday when we implemented the feature where the cursor was remembering the last position on the longer line when we move up and down to shorter lines. So in case you hit command left, this position will be forgotten as well. Move end of line, the similar method, but it does check the boundary here. So we get the current line. We do need to get the current line as opposed to the move to beginning of line method, because we need to know the length. So we need to know to which column we want to set the cursor. So we get the line from the document. This is just a standard check forced by TypeScript, because if the line is undefined, we can't read the length of it. But if the line is there, which will be in most of the cases, we just set the position of the column to the length of that line, and again we reset the corrected column position in case it was remembered. So very simple feature today. It was easy to implement because of the multi-tier architecture that we chose in the beginning of the project. So again, this is the layer where we listen to browser events. This is where we decouple layers, so we have actions which are dispatched by the browser layer and are listened to by the controller layer. We didn't touch the view today because we didn't need to make any changes to the view to implement this feature, and all of the work is done in the model because this is the business logic of our application. And in the next session, we will set up a unit test framework to start testing our code with automatic tests. I think the amount of code in the models is growing now, so it makes sense to introduce the unit tests. So again, check out the project on the GitHub, check out the list of features that we're going to implement. So this is the features that were implemented in our editor, and these are non-functional requirements. So you see, we want to lint our code, organize our code better, introduce unit tests, and introduce E2E and integration tests. These lists are constantly getting new items in them as long as we are going through the project. So let me know how you like these videos, and let me know what features you think are more important to the editors, and we will implement them earlier than the other features on the list.